Master Bomba has told me about a ritual involving a living sacrifice, which he believes could help me win the fight. But first, I must determine the African spirit, or Orisha, which will act as my guide. Bamba's arranged a meeting with his own candomblé priest, Joselito.
No primeiro momento eu vou agora me concentrar para conversar com os orixás. Ô, bonita, cheio para babá, o segredo, chama os pensadores, chama o conselho. Você tem dois orixás. Um orixá é o Xalá, que toma conta do seu corpo, da sua vida. E o outro orixá é o que nós chamamos de juntó, aquele que está junto, perto do dono.
Okay, right.
Assim, você pode perguntar algo que você queira, seja mais pessoal ou outra coisa.
Am I going to win the fight?
Algum ia tratar com ele. Eles não falam vencedor, eles falam que você é vitorioso. Eu não percebi aqui em nenhum momento nada que faça a gente tremer, que dê susto.
Yeah, he's making me feel very good. There's no way I want to be worshipping that bloke in the middle of the night, do you know what I mean? Isn't it bizarre? And they've got that fella right next to Mary.
Descobriram uma ligação entre o seu próprio orixá e um santo da Igreja Católica. Aí temos a ligação Ogum com Santo Antônio, São Cosme e São Damião com os herês, Iansã, Santa Bárbara, e assim vamos.
Oh, that's really clever. So the slaves, because they couldn't worship their own gods and they were forced to go to the Catholic Church, they'd pray to the gods who the Portuguese thought were their Christian saints, but actually they were their own Orixas.
Exatamente.
What happened if the slaves were found worshipping their own Orixas?
Com certeza muito castigo, iriam para o tronco, ficariam isolados, sairiam da senzala para ficar no tronco e outros lugares, castigos terríveis. In candomblé, the most powerful magic is created by sacrificing an animal. Joselito will be guided by the Orixas as he makes his choice. Agora eu quero galo. Esse tá bom.
Esse tá bom? He knows what's coming, doesn't he? He's not happy.
Vai colocar aqui dentro esse?
1 set, 2 set, 3 set. 1, 2, boom, 3. Come on, let's go. Vai, Chris. Aqui.
Training is really, really hard. The press-up stuff I can deal with, the hand stuff is not really an issue, but the leg stuff is an absolute killer.
Martelo.
We're getting into really odd positions with your body that put massive strain on your legs. My legs are completely burned out. After 2 hours of that, I'm absolutely fucked. As my aches and pains are slowing me down, Master Bamba sends me to a place where locals go for physical healing. I've got a fight coming up, and my back is playing up. I've got a bit of a trapped nerve. It's very painful. It involves a wax replica of an injured body part. Okay, yeah. Not that one. Yeah, okay, that's more like it. That's the columna for the spine. I've got like a dodgy knee and a shoulder. Is there anything else I could have? Maybe a corpo? Yeah. Ah, that's the very big. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So the church here turns a bit of a blind eye to this because it's a local practice. You know, so they bring these things in, which is what I'm doing here. They hang them up and pray to try and get themselves better, whatever. So you've got a bad hand, you go and buy yourself a wax hand, whack it up. Is it superstitious? I don't know. It's about belief, isn't it? The more you believe in it, the more likely you are to get better.
2 days to the fight, and my cornerman James is due to arrive. His job is to be my backup, to look after my safety during and after the fight.
Chris is not prepared, to be honest, at this stage, and I'm very, very concerned. He's had a back problem for a while and it's flared up again with the training. To make matters worse, the training with the low level sort of stances and the moving, he's burnt out his legs, and he's done this in the days leading up to the fight. From a cornerman's point of view, this is about as far away from ideal as you could get for preparation.
I feel like I'm getting tied up in knots at the moment. Do you know? I'm like tied up. I'm like doing. What should I be doing? What should I be doing? I really don't know.
You can't do what they do with this amount of preparation.
You can slap them. So basically, on extreme close quarters, I saw him kind of do a bit of an elbow as well. It's a cheeky little elbow. And last night I saw a bird jump up and nut another one in the face. And I don't mean like a nice polite nut like that. I mean she went straight in for the nut, like, you know, break the nose and teeth job.
That is fantastic news.
Well, the thing is, that is good news for me, but also now it gives me something else that I've got to be aware of.
So how are you going to go from that range
Yeah.
to close in? Because when you're in close...
Well, let's try it.
One of the problems is Chris has to use his capoeira. He has to use it. But if he uses too much, or if he starts thinking about it, he won't be using his own skills. Because if he just tries to beat the guy using capoeira, using the kicks, he's not going to win. He's going to lose badly.
My injuries have got a little bit worse because I've continued training on them instead of resting them. I've got a worry that I don't want my opponent's camp to know that I'm injured, because if they do, that will give them confidence. So I'm not telling anybody, so I'm just keeping absolute stum about it.